Okay, perfect.
Let's fucking Joe.
Yo.
Also, to answer your
Yeah,
question from earlier, Kennedy, they're playing the quiet game for one thing. But to answer your question from earlier, I have cold pizza with some ranch and some coffee that I have put alcohol in as my usual breakfast for recording days.
coffee with some alcohol. You know, that's not a bad idea, but I don't have Bailey's, or else I would add.
I'm gonna break the silent
You
game
do
to ask a
coffee,
very
yeah.
important question.
Mm-hmm.
Do I need to be drinking alcohol
Uh-huh.
right now for this?
If you want to, you may. Spencer, you've already won the quiet game. But
Oh yes! Oh yes!
I-
Beautiful. I didn't know if
I
Ella had talked or not.
blatantly
I
said-
Don't
couldn't tell.
remember if I said anything or not, but they were probably
no,
crunching
you
noises.
said something
Okay.
earlier.
Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful,
Hold
beautiful.
on.
Thank you. Thank
Okay,
you for
but like
telling me.
seriously, Andrew, coffee, in my personal opinion, tastes better with alcohol in it. But also, anytime
Spoken
I
like a
played
true
D&D.
alcoholic.
Hell
I
yeah,
am not
bro.
an alcoholic.
Hell yeah.
I literally am not. I literally am not.
That is
not,
so
I
but-
literally am not.
Hey man, cereal just tastes better with a little bit of whiskey inside of it. I just put that in my milk, guys.
Whiskey is gross. Whiskey is gross.
I just put it in my milk, straight up.
At least I'm picky about my alcohol.
Hey, dude, I'm all about
Like,
that
let's be
Wilk.
for real.
I'm trying to
I
think.
may be an alcoholic, but I have standards, guys.
I'm trying to think of like any. What is like a liquid that alcohol should not be mixed with?
Piss.
No, that's a
There,
good one.
there we go.
Oh, a liquid that we would drink. A liquid that we would drink.
Piss.
Apple juice. Apple juice.
No
Any kind
orange
of,
juice.
like-
No, juice and alcohol
Yeah,
goes
no, orange
so
juice
good
and
together.
alcohol go great together. That's what I was
Apple
thinking.
juice
I
goes
was
great
like,
with
I was
alcohol.
like,
Sangria
huh.
is the thing.
Or like a mimosa, a samosa. What is it? Yeah.
Mimosa, yeah.
Orange juice and
Champagne.
Weirdly-
what's it?
weirdly
There's also
enough-
sex on the beach.
Weirdly enough, any like 6 to 10% alcohol with any hard alcohol
vodka cranberry.
is usually bad.
Wait, what?
Everything that you guys just mentioned as far as drinks goes, I
Any
can't
tiki
drink.
Sounds
drinks
like a personal
have
problem.
pineapple juice in them normally.
Are you allergic to pineapples?
She's allergic to
I am
pineapples.
allergic to pineapple, but I also have diabetes. So the sugar content in all of those
Got
drinks
it.
is like astronomical.
Go straight to your ass. Sorry.
It's astronomical.
Anyway, I'm sorry. I apologize. That was out of pocket. It was just like, listen, guys. Can I be honest with y'all?
No.
I was up till midnight finishing an assignment that I thought would take
Oh,
1 hour.
it
It
took
took
us
8
so-
hours.
I think I was
Fuck.
on the phone with you for almost 2 hours.
Yeah, and then I tried to go to bed, and my neighbors started a party at midnight and proceeded to bump EDM music so loud I could feel it in my intestines. Until
Heard.
I think I fell asleep at like 3:30 in the morning. And I'm here, bitches. I'm good morning Vietnam. I'm ready, but
That's a fun
Like-
attitude to go into this with. Okay.
You ready?
I'm
Good
like
morning,
it's
Vietnam!
gonna be interesting. Lean into the chaos. Nobody is gonna know what I'm doing, not even me. So like,
we have
let's
chaos.
do
Yes,
this.
Spencer. Lean into it.
I know. I'm feeling
We have chaos.
feeling spicy today. I think
Let's
we're gonna
do
have a good
this.
day.
So, fun facts usually start us off. Ella, do you want to be the first person to give us a fun fact about your character?
Sure. Okay, what all did I... How... Okay, I know that...
We do
Okay,
nothing
you
so
have
far.
I even described my appearance?
Yes. You did describe
You
your
wanna
appearance
describe
last
it.
session.
You could do it again though.
Um,
I'm sure it's been a minute for
Yeah, it's
everybody
been a
else.
minute.
Oh, how much do I want to go into this? Because I would...
As much as you want until I say, whoa!
Stop, Ella! No!
I would say, since y'all are not very close to her at the moment, you would just see a girl strapped down to a table with some dimensional shards sticking out of her.
Fair, fair
Fun.
enough.
And then my fun fact is that she would love to get a haircut.
Ah.
What kind of haircut?
Does she consciously think about this?
She definitely has before. Like, maybe not a lot, but it's been a thought.
Yeah, not actively.
Depending on what y'all do, I feel like she might think about it more.
Jesse walking up. Damn, bitch, you need a haircut. There you go. Now you're thinking about it more.
That's canon. That happened. In all of Jesse's current emotional
Jesse's-
turmoil, he was like, "Man, that
Jesse's gonna walk up and mansplain.
Sorry.
You need a haircut.
Yeah, you need a haircut. You know what that
bitch got
is?
long ass
A,
hair.
hair, a
This bitch got
haircut
long
is
hair.
yeah, a haircut is where your hair is too long, and so you pay someone.
How long is Jesse's hair?
Depends, Jesse or anything.
True. Let's say Jesse.
Well, you can look at-
Jesse,
What's your usual presenting
You can look at
appearance?
the fan art we got.
Yeah, we have the fan art.
Is that accurate?
Oh, it's.
Is that
yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll repost it.
Okay.
There you go.
Excuse me. I think that since like the time of that picture, in the changeling form, the hair is longer. But
Excuse you.
thank you. I'm in a weird mood today.
Oh, we're in a weird mood.
We're setting
silly-
a
we're
weird
silly.
energy in the studio today.
Bunch of silly, goofy guys and their silly, goofy D&D.
Yep, that's the mood I want.
Yeah.
I feel alone that I don't
who's
have my video on, so I'm playing on my camera now.
Who's the guy that does like the? I think it's the Wobble song. You know what I'm talking
Oh,
about?
I don't know who the guy
I don't
is.
know.
Wobble baby, wobble
got,
baby,
like-
wobble baby, wobble.
But yeah, like
but no, like not
Not
even
that part,
not even
yeah.
that bit, but like the. Yeah, yeah, yeah. That's what I'm. That's what I'm going for right now. That kind of energy. But hang on, let me find out who that is. I'll come back. You guys keep going with facts.
Well, who wants to be next on the fun fact list?
That's right, we're doing fun facts.
Yeah, that's why I'm wondering how we got here.
We're just having a good time, brother.
Great.
I think Kennedy's next for fun facts.
Oh God.
Why me?
Ladies first. And,
I already
and we
went.
are polite gentlemen on this podcast.
Oh, don't bullshit. Okay. Krem's fun fact is she secretly likes RJ better than AJ.
Oh shit.
Oh, whoa, hey, whoa.
Familial tensions.
Why?
Why?
Yeah, why? You have to answer that question now. You can't just drop.
No, I
that.
don't. I just
Yeah,
have
you
to give
do.
a fun fact. I don't have to answer why.
I thought let me write this down because I thought their names were KJ and JK.
Oh no, you're right. You're right. You're right. They are JK and KJ.
I was like, what? I thought you were talking
She likes
about
her third brother better.
I thought you were talking about a Korean band
Sorry,
or something. I was
sorry.
like, RJ and AJ. What is that?
No, there's a guy at my work and his name is RJ, and I don't know why, but I was thinking about him just now because I was trying to remember the initials for my brother, for my brothers. But no, Krem likes KJ more so than JK.
Yeah, that is actually really, really good for me to know. Like, really good for me to know.
You're welcome.
Okay.
And I'm not explaining why.
I'm not gonna
That's
explain
just
why.
just a thing.
Interesting.
We'll get there.
I love that. Yay.
Spencer, since the internet hasn't decided to quit on us,
Yeah, no, I'm still here. It came back to me. I don't know what happened. It's working. I didn't make a fun fact this whole time. I was trying to find out who the guy was from Wobble.
who was it?
Heard.
It's Mr. Cole Park, I believe. It's a little bit specific what I'm looking for. I'm like, yeah, Wobble song guy. And it's like, I think it's Mr. Cole
Mr.
Park.
Coldplay, got it.
Whose real name, never mind, that's not him. Anyway. Okay, JD fun fact right now. I was thinking about this earlier, like way earlier, and I think I'm going to make it a little bit canon. JD is one of the smarter people in his village, which is not saying a lot
good for me to
because
know.
his intelligence is 1.
Plus one or
Like a
one?
plus one?
Plus one.
Oh.
Plus one.
Is
I was like,
What?
I was
Okay,
like, what?
thank God.
You're a rock.
Yeah, no, I survive on pure instinct. His intelligence score is 12.
Are you implying
but
rocks
his
survive on pure instincts?
yes. What else would they survive on?
Have you guys?
Okay.
Their
Side
intellectual capacity, dude. Like,
tangent.
Kennedy.
To Your Eternity. To
Oh,
Your
yeah,
Eternity.
yeah,
That show.
yeah.
Holy shit.
Have you guys?
Holy fuck.
Have you guys heard the theory that rocks are actually like really soft, like malleable things, but
Yes.
whenever someone touches them, they tense up? because they're
I have
scared.
not heard this theory. I have not heard this theory. But also, I've thrown a rock, so I ate a rock one time. That's a story.
Was it soft and
Me
malleable?
too!
Hang on, I have a video of it somewhere of like me being on a beach and
I don't have a
like
video
my
of it.
friends are like, we found like really soft rocks. I'm not sure if they're like calcified like mud or something. They looked like rocks. They acted like rocks. I threw them like rocks, and then I ate one because it looked really
Like I eat
malleable.
rocks.
Yeah, like it was soft enough that like I got like a stick of it and I bit it, like actually, and chewed it up and swallowed it like a fucking maniac. That was in
You know,
high school. I was
I
a
actually
different
eat
man
rocks
back then.
too. It's called salt.
True.
Damn.
That's a
Damn,
mineral.
Buck.
That's a mineral, you fucking whore. Anyway,
Okay. Well, I eat metal. It's called iron.
I'm sorry. Yeah, okay. There. I appreciate that.
Actually, if you want the real tea about iron, you don't eat it. Like, your body doesn't digest
Mine
iron.
does.
What does your body do with it? Oh, nice.
No, it doesn't.
My body,
No, it
my
doesn't.
body
Your
is a machine that
physically
turns
can't
iron into
digest
Oh yeah,
shit.
what
iron.
happened? What happened to that coin I swallowed? It didn't come out. I know that.
It's
My
still
cousin
in there
I don't
somewhere.
know.
My cousin ate
I
a
don't know what happens to the coins that we swallow.
that we all collectively swallow. My cousin ate a battery when she was about 9, and
What?
I remember that being a big
Yeah.
deal.
Yeah.
That is a big deal.
Yeah, that's a massive deal.
I don't remember what we did about it, but I remember everyone being like, "Oh shit, oh fuck."
Are they alive?
And she's fine. Yeah, she's fine. Yeah, like she plays soccer for a college out in California.
She's like,
but,
I need that
I
extra
remember that,
energy.
like- yeah, I guess, dude. She got that bunny inside her. She got that energizer,
She's the
in her
Energizer
veins.
Bunny. Yeah.
Yeah.
Just imagining the
but
Energizer
I-
Bummy, the bunny,
Bummy.
just bummy, like with this drum, just like dum dum.
Yeah, her eyes start glowing blue when their soccer team is down, like an anime moment when their soccer team is losing and there's 12 seconds on the clock. Her eyes glow blue and her veins like pop out. She starts running super fat. Like that should be an Energizer Bunny ad. Actually, that would encourage people to eat batteries. Probably not.
Yeah.
Anyway,
Okay, Hayden, fun fact. Or JD.
I said my
yeah,
fact.
oh,
I
no.
just
You know.
Sorry.
For
I'm
any-
sorry.
That's okay.
Y'all
For
fucking
anything.
curse this podcast.
Yeah, okay, for anything. I think this is just kind of coming from the conversation we just had, but I feel like anything when they first arrived in like the not Underdark, wasn't sure of some things not being food. And so they definitely had like a couple moments, I think, when they were kind of infiltrating Jesse's house of like Jesse's parents walking in on them like about to bite like a piece of chalk or something like that.
You know, I feel like a candle falls into that. I feel like a candle could be seen as a food
Absolutely,
if you didn't know
yes.
any better, and you're like, this is soft enough
Yes.
to be eaten. Yeah.
No, soap. I think soap
Or
is the thing that
soap
they
too.
caught them
Yeah.
with. Where anything was like walking in, like holding this bar of soap and like looking around corners and shit. Like, okay, I think no one's here. Let me just like, like they walked in as anything's like mouth was around the bar of soap. Okay, I know who I want Andrew's fun fact to be about,
Oh no.
and I want to propose this to the group.
Okay, heard.
JD's sister.
Okay.
I'm in.
Oh, I would like that.
As a small tangent off of that, I just want to clarify about the intelligence of my city. Some people are smart, like especially like the heads of the household. They are smart. JD and Ellie is smart, and that's why JD likes her. But JD is among the smartest, like in like the top 1% of the village.
Ellie, fun fact. Fun fact, Ellie loves her brother.
Oh.
That's
That's not a fun fact.
Bullshit, that's a cop out. Give me a real one.
Yeah.
Give me a real fun fact. Give it some grit.
That was a boring fact.
Fun fact, Ellie is very trustworthy. Like, what's the word I'm fucking... Oh, no. Shit. My brain's breaking
Trusting?
already. Trusting. Yeah, very trusting to a fault. Like, she pretty much trusts anything anybody says. So, that can lead to, like, a bunch of shenanigans, or it can actually just be a bad thing sometimes. But it's because she's just been in the commune the whole time, and there's not really a reason for people to like lie to each other about a bunch of things. It's just not very, you know. We're all family. Why would you lie to family? So.
Dope.
But yeah. Andrew, fun fact. I'll throw
With
one
all
in
of
there.
us.
Oh, go on.
Yeah.
Fun fact, I gave my
Oh, no,
cat
yeah.
a bunch of catnip treats to kind of soothe her. And I don't know where... Oh, there she is. I was going to say, I don't know where she went, but...
I don't know where she is.
But I'm just hoping that these have a calming effect instead of a zoomy effect. We're gonna find out. But anyway,
Andrew,
sorry.
fun fact.
She-
I
You
gave
really
my
took a
cat a lot of
gamble,
drugs,
didn't
and now
you?
I don't know where she is.
She goes on a Puss in Boots adventure.
Pretty much, yeah.
So wait, does that mean with all 5 of us giving a fact, does that mean that it's intro time?
Just your average kind of scholars in a world of mystery and sacred altars. Together we will make it through. Together we will find the truth. Class is in session and with zero direction, we're gonna pass the test. Draconic aggression and ghostly possession. College really is the best, though odds are stacked against us, and our GPAs should not be discussed. I promise I will educate until I graduate.
Anyway, I launched the map. Y'all should be there.
Oh shit!
Okay.
There's a map. Fuck.
We're
We
about
did
to
it.
go
Okay,
into
wait,
initiative.
wait.
Remember, you guys launched attacks on this guy. Gee, where
How
do we?
far
Where,
is that
where did we
motherfucker?
even end last time? You guys fired off like attack shots on him, and then we were gonna start initiative, and then we went to Jade.
No, I released something
You
from a
also did release-
Yeah,
cage.
she released the
That's the
nightmare.
last thing that happened.
Okay. Roll initiative.
Oh fuck. That's right. We're playing a game with rules and combat.
Yep. And with limited spell slots.
Are we rolling initiative? I thought we already rolled initiative. though.
22.
Let me add. Did we roll initiative? Seriously, if we did,
I don't think we did.
let's.
I don't think you did either.
Oh no! You gave us a pre-action
Yeah.
for
Yeah.
combat. Like we
A
got
surprise
a
round.
sneak round. A surprise. That's what it is.
So
22.
22 for Jesse.
That is a natural 1 for Krem plus 4, so
5
5.
for Krem.
Let's fucking go.
Okay. 5350.
20.
20. All right.
I forgot that was your character's name.
5350.
I forgot that 5350 was your character's name, and so I heard Andrew say 5350, and I was like, what? who rolled a 53?
And yeah, the bad guy rolled a 53. Y'all are doomed.
I was like, what kind of self-insert, like Mary Sue is this bullshit?
We're going to kill all of y'all.
Yeah, you got a 23, I got a 50. I was like, what the fuck?
Marion rolled a 3.
Oh, hell yeah.
Yeah. She's a.
I mean, okay, honestly, I think that it kind of makes sense with Marion and Krem being low and anything being high, because anything launched that first attack.
I guess.
And so it's like, I guess, like, in my mind it makes sense, because, like, oh, they're reacting to this. That's fair. A little narrative explanation.
Yeah. I guess I should roll for the nightmare since you've opened up that cage.
Yep.
Hell yeah, brother.
Uh-huh. It wasn't spicy enough, Andrew. I just needed more.
Yeah,
I needed...
you couldn't
Now, Krem.
handle this fucking T-Rex. I still need to roll initiative for.
Now, Krem. If you brought this nightmare in and it kills us, anything will be even more mad at you.
from beyond the grave.
No comment.
From hell. From hell.
If I might
Well, no,
Craig, you
ask,
fucking son of a
if I
bitch!
might ask why you decided to release, because you were just like it'll attack the person.
Hopefully.
No, I
Chaos.
don't know.
Oh, we have plenty of
Chaos.
chaos in
Because
store.
fuck you. That's why.
Intrusive thoughts.
Let chaos reign.
If I'm being honest, Krem probably just had an intrusive thought and thought, ooh, flames, and decided to release it.
I love.
But you don't like flames.
No,
Yeah.
she
She
doesn't.
was just like dope ass horse. Get that shit out here.
I have rolled a 4 3
And also,
times.
she's just a little irritated at everyone at the moment. Like, everyone she's a little irritated at.
That's fair.
You know, actually, I rolled
Also-
Yeah.
I rolled a 4 times on this green die as if it's like a 4-leaf clover. So like I'm just gonna go with it.
That's dope.
So I guess Jesse goes first.
So wait, are these squares 5 feet or?
Yes, if I
are
did
they
the
like the
things
7?
correctly, these should be 5 feet. Can you see the ruler?
Okay, I'm just gonna go. Yeah, but the ruler says 7 feet across them,
Let me see.
or 8 feet, and so
What?
I was just wondering if do I go by squares or do I go by?
Mine says 5. I thought I.
Maybe I'm going like a little too far on it, but I'll just go by squares.
Okay.
I'm gonna go with a 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, and like when I'm standing right here, kind of, I'm gonna run across the room and duck behind this pillar, and on my way over there, I'm gonna shoot another 2 Eldritch blasts at the mysterious figure.
All right. So are you aiming for a specific area, or are you just aiming at them in general?
I am aiming for the head. I'm trying to like remove the hood and break the mask if I get the chance.
Okay. Yeah. Make your attack rolls. You're gonna use Eldritch Blast, I assume.
Yes.
Okay.
Really, how anything's mind is obviously we're gonna have to probably kill this person, but they want to know who it is before they're dismembered by like the various attacks that are about to be coming their way.
Okay.
So I'm gonna roll the first attack is a nat 1, and I'm gonna roll a second attack. Okay, that's like a 12. So shit.
Here's what happens. The mysterious figure sees you launch these blasts, and he doesn't even move. He just holds up his hand to the Eldritch Blast, and it makes contact with his hand, and just like a candle being blown out, gone. And then I guess the same thing for the next one.
Okay.
Like a force of nature. You can't see any emotion because there's
Can
a
I-
mask. But it was inconsequential.
With like a bonus action, can I make an insight check on the nightmare and see if it?
Yeah, make an insight check.
Okay, I have +2 on insight. Please. Okay, 17.
Okay. You can tell that this thing has had some experimentation done to it. Not as severe as the girl on the table. But you can't tell if letting it out, it'll remember to only be mad at the figure, or if it'll just be like, oh, humanoid attack. So it's uncertain, but you can tell that it has been tampered with, I guess.
Okay, understood. So I'm definitely like I'm right within line of sight of this thing. So if it's pissed at people in general, I might be a victim.
You could, yeah.
I've been promoted to victim, and that will end my turn.
Okay.
Okay.
I'm next.
Yeah, 50 is up.
Okay. I'll do that. Okay, so everyone within 30 feet of me needs to make a con save.
So that would
Oh,
be
shit.
you, Jesse.
5,
That would be the
10,
T-Rex and the mysterious figure.
Is a 12 pass?
12 does not pass.
Okay. What happens?
You just kind of feel sort of weak and hot for a second, and you are now vulnerable to fire damage until the end of my next turn.
Oh, dope. Okay, Jesse. Jesse already is weak and hot, so.
Whoa.
Shut up! You are a whore.
For JD or just in general?
Don't ever tell.
So yeah, that was the effect. So what you see is
Yes.
the girl on the table kind of wrenches in pain, and all the shards on her body flash their like bright colors as if the portal was active, and this big like wave of energy gets pulsed out in every direction, affecting you three within its radius. And you are now certain you're vulnerable to fire damage, and you look over at the nightmare, who is on fire, and a bead of sweat drips down your face.
Okay.
So, yeah.
This combat's gonna go great.
Up next, we have Yidril. Yidril is up. Do any of you look like you're damaged right now? Like, have you taken any damage?
I don't think so,
No.
Mr. DM.
Okay. So he is.
We talked about this the other day, Mr. DM. You've never hit me.
Yeah. So he's gonna cast Spiritual Weapon, and you see a like a basically, what's the book? It's like all about peace. The War and Peace or something. The book's called War and Peace. We're gonna say that. And it comes out and it's just a giant book and it's hovering in the air. And I believe Spiritual Weapon can be summoned within a certain distance. So he's gonna summon it right over the top of this T-Rex and slam the book down on the T-Rex's head and make an attack.
Hell yeah.
Oh, I love that.
So it's a 17 to hit, which does hit, and he does. So 15 points of radiant damage slams down onto the T-Rex's head, and like a cartoonish effect, the star is going to come up around it as he pulls the spiritual weapon away from it and positions it between the two of them. So the T-Rex has taken some damage. All right, and then he is going to, I guess, move to help this person he sees on the table. Because he sees someone strapped down to a table, he's going to probably want to help them. So he's going to move 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. And then with the next round, he's going to be able to go up and help you with that. And I think that's all he can do.
He still has his action.
Isn't
I think
attacking...
the action is to summon...
Yeah.
I think the action is to summon the thing.
No, it's a bonus action to
That's
a
summon.
Bonus action and then an action to hit the T-Rex.
No, it's part of the bonus action.
Is it
for
actually part of the
spiritual
bonus
weapon.
action?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what JD's been doing.
Damn, okay. I need to play clerics more. They're pretty OP.
They're so awesome.
So I can cast another spell, can't I?
You can do a
You can
cantrip.
cast
Okay, what cantrips does he have? I guess he's gonna cast Sacred Flame at the guy.
Dope.
So it's 3d8. Man, I'm rolling high. Okay, 15 points of Sacred Flame damage, or Radiant damage, goes towards the mysterious figure. And his entire cape starts to be aglow in this radiant sort of blue energy. So you see this blue fire kind of burning all around him as he's taking damage. Taking the damage, he's going to throw off the hood, the cape, and take the 2 revolvers and start to fire at you guys. You're hiding behind the pillar for cover, right?
Yes.
Okay, so one bullet rings out of the chamber and hits Yidril. And you see the the book above them dissipate. And he looks at himself confused as this bullet embeds itself into his side. He's going to take another shot at who's on the field. I guess he's going to take a shot at Marion because of line of sight. So Marion's going to roll to hit herself. So an 11. The bullet fires out of the second gun and ricochets off of her thick plated armor.
You'll hear anything. Shit, he's got a gun?
they're gonna cast Fairy Fire. Okay, so he's gonna make it against, I guess, you two. He's gonna make it Jesse and Marion. So both of you need to make dexterity checks for me.
I got an 11.
You got an 11, so you are now have Fairy Fire on you. Just make it dexterity save. She's +3, she'll be fine.
I am just now
7, she
learning
fails.
that as a drow, I have innate spellcasting.
That's great news for you. Are you gonna pull it out in this combat? That's the question.
For free?
Porpri?
Well, none of them are very useful.
Don't you have like darkness?
Yeah.
That could
There'd be so many
pretty good.
times where you could have used that. It would have been so useful.
Well, I'm sorry, I didn't know until just now. Like, maybe I'll use it. Shut up.
Maybe you
I'll
would.
fuck up everything.
Maybe it'll fuck up your whole plan, huh? Think about that.
Yeah, so he's gonna do that. You guys now have Fairy Fire on you. I'm gonna select your thing and put a little token. So you have a border on you. We're gonna say it's gonna be black.
It should be pink, 'cause it's fairy fire.
Yeah, but he's evil, so.
Okay.
Yeah, this is a bad guy effect.
All right. Then who's up in the initiative? Because he's gonna let go of the chain and stay. Actually, he might move backwards to get away from y'all because he has revolvers. Yeah, I think he's gonna move back. He's gonna use his movement. So he's gonna move all the way towards this door, or towards these books. Sorry. There's no door there. It's just books. Up next is the Nightmare. The Nightmare's gonna make an insight check or a wisdom check to see if it thinks y'all are enemies or if it's just him. It rolled a 5. So probably just gonna run out and attack the first person it sees, which will be you, Jesse. It's gonna
I'm
run out
dying.
and attack
I'm about
you.
to die.
You have vulnerability to fire.
I'm dead.
Why would the nightmare be the first person it sees? I'm closer to it.
Because, hold on.
I released it.
But
I'm
it
like
looks
right
you're-
there. I
you
opened the
and
door.
you're here on the map, right? You're hiding like behind this wall.
Yeah.
It's over here, and it's
Well, I'm
You're
not
not hiding.
hiding. I just was pulling a lever. You told me that there was a lever that I had to
Okay.
pull.
I had the lever like here. So if you want to say that it comes out and sees you, we do that.
Yeah, then I'll take it.
You want to take the damage?
Yeah, I
Okay,
can.
here's what we'll do. We'll roll a d20, 50-50 odds. You're even. Jesse will be odds. Whoever it lands on is gonna attack. So.
This is Krim's secret plan to potentially train this and become a real
This is a
cowboy.
5. So it's gonna attack you,
It's
Jesse. Yeah. So it runs out, and with its hooves, it reads into the air, and it's gonna make an attack on you. Does a 24 hit?
Holy
No,
shit!
no, it doesn't. That's not gonna
20
hit actually. That's
So,
no.
you're gonna take-
No, I want that.
2d8 plus 4 bludgeoning damage.
Okay.
So that's 17 points of bludgeoning damage. And then you're also going to take 2d6 fire damage, which you are vulnerable to.
Which means what? What is
You roll the
vulnerability?
damage and then double it.
Take double.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So 2d6 doubled.
Jess, you're gonna die.
Mm-hmm.
So
Yeah.
12 points of fire damage as it stomps down on top of you.
So that's 29 total.
I believe it would be.
Okay. I am. In one hit, you guys just see anything get kicked in the face by this horse and like. Andrew, can I do like a narrative movement where like I just get kicked and fly like 5 feet?
Sure, yeah.
You just get kicked in the face and go like.
And for the first time in this campaign, I've done damage to Jesse.
Yeah. Oh fuck.
How you feeling, buddy?
Exactly what I just said. You hear anything? Oh fuck!
All right, Krem, you're up.
Okay, well, I'm gonna use my new spell because I just figured out that I have one. Or that I have three technically. And I'm gonna cast darkness on the nightmare.
Okay, so
Yes.
everything within this area is now encompassed in darkness, which, good for y'all, kind of makes it hard for someone to attack you when they can't see you from a distance. So there's that. And I guess you've been knocked out of its attack range as well, Jesse, because of narrative stuff, and I think that's funny. So it doesn't know where you are currently, because I think darkness, if you're next to someone, you can see them.
No.
No, darkness is magical darkness, which means it cannot be, like, lit unless it is a magical light, like dancing lights.
But if you're standing next to someone in darkness, doesn't it mean that you can see them, or is it just absolutely you cannot see anything?
No, that's you can't see anything.
You can't see anything. I like that.
The thing that has that is the what's it?
Fog cloud?
Oath of the Waves Paladin.
Oh, okay. The best words I will ever speak in this podcast. It's now the T-Rex's initiative. So, yeah. It's going to, I guess, run up and just start attacking. And you're up here 5350. So it might attack you, but also it might destroy the table which is holding you to the table. So that could be good. Let's move the T-Rex up. T-Rex is on. Let's just say it moves over here between you two. Because it's a big boy. I'm attacking the guest star now.
You're
It's gonna
attacking
make
me?
2 attacks. It's gonna make an
Killed in one hit.
It's gonna make a bite attack against Yadril and a tail attack against you.
Okay.
Because it's a T-Rex. This is a 19 hit.
Me?
Yes.
Yes.
So, you take 3d8 bludgeoning damage because it's a fucking
Okay.
T-Rex, and you take 29 points of damage.
Me?
Yes, you. So yeah, it makes attack against you, and going with narrative movement, we're gonna say you move like here off the table, and the table breaks, and it makes a bite attack against Yidril, and Yidril is moving out of the way best it can, and he avoids the bite attack, so he avoided a bunch of damage there. So now it is Marion's turn. Marion, who just saw all this happen, is freaking the fuck out. So she's going to run up and Jesse, do you think you'd be in darkness or do you think you'd be out of darkness?
I think, especially with like the way that this circle is drawn, half in, half out. Like I think that
Yeah.
I think that the top half of Jesse is like in darkness, and so she just sees legs hanging out of the darkness.
Yeah, because wouldn't you be prone? Like you were.
Yeah,
just,
no,
like,
I like the idea of prone. I will take prone.
Okay, so she's going to run up to you, Jesse. So she's going to be 5, 10, 15. And she's going to do lay on hands. Because, yes. And she hasn't used lay on hands. Well, she used 5 points of it earlier. So she's going to use, I guess, half of the remaining ones on you. So you get 15 hit points back.
Oh, thank God.
And she's going to pull you out. She's going to go, I am so sorry. This was my fault. What do we do now?
Like, does she like pick Jesse up like back on his feet?
Yeah, I would say she pulls you up.
I'm just gonna like half like like crack the jaw back into place and go, oh shit, okay, this is not on you. We all made the decision to I think I'm concussed.
So
I think that's all that Jesse says in response.
she's gonna go, I can go after them, or we can get out of here. What do you think we should do?
We need to be ready to get out of here, I think.
Okay, and she's going to leave you, and she's going to run up 5, 10, 15, up to you 50 through 50.
Mm-hmm.
And she's going to basically... Can she use lay on hands twice, or is it once?
It's
per-
an action
Right.
to use lay on hands.
It's an action.
Yeah. So she's going to I guess, stand between you and the mysterious figure.
Can I narratively react to this?
Absolutely, yeah.
So as this person comes barreling towards me, I look very freaked out and I try to like scamper back a little away from this person who has run up to me, but seeing as how all of my limbs have big gashes in them, I find myself unable to do that. And I just wince in
found
pain.
myself unable to move.
You look up and you see this very tall fire genasi in plate armor, standing between you and this tormentor of yours. And it's kindness, which is nice.
I'm scared of everything.
Jesse, you're up.
I think the thought process going on in anything's head right now is, shit, I've been here before, where there are, like, people who are willing to make this sacrifice to save me. Like, looking at Yidril in combat with fucking T-Rex, Marion interposing herself between, like, the mysterious figure and everyone else, and then, like, Krem saving their ass from this fire horse. Like, I think
That she released, admittedly.
so. I think that in this moment, anything's thought process is, I cannot leave yet until everyone's leaving. And so they're gonna 5, 10, 15. Do I have line of sight, like, between these pillars if I go, like, right here?
To there. I'd say there you would, yeah.
Okay. I'm throwing 2 more Eldritch Blasts at it.
Still aiming for the... Well, he doesn't have the hood on, he's just aiming for the mask.
Yes.
Okay.
Headshots only, motherfucker. And we're gonna use a different dice, because that one hates me today. Boop. Okay, the first roll is a 25.
25 will hit, yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and roll the second one. And that one is a 23.
23. Okay.
Yeah.
So...
And it's gonna be 18 damage.
Okay. You fire off towards this person, towards the mask. And they turn towards you to see it in this moment. And the eyes of life and death on the mask both get struck as the simultaneous bolts hit it, and the mask shatters. And behind the mask, would anybody like to make a guess on who it is before I reveal who it is?
Castiel.
Is it the professor?
It's
No,
Castiel.
no. Is it the professor that went missing?
Laughing
I
Heart?
think
Professor
it's Krem's mom.
You think it's Krem's mom? Okay.
So there's Krem's mom.
I think it's the professor that went missing.
Laughing Heart, right?
Yeah, Laughing
Yeah,
Heart.
Krem's mom, Laughing Heart,
Laughing
and
Heart.
Castiel are the 3 guesses that we've had.
It's probably Castiel, let's be honest.
Okay. It's guys, you got me,
Castiel the
it's
whole
Castiel.
time.
So I'm gonna remove the mysterious figure emblem from the thing.
Wait, really? It's Castiel?
No.
He's fucking with us.
So that's been removed, and let me put them in. So the mask shatters, and all of it begins to connect in your mind. Who had the opportunity? Who had the capability? Who fits the shorter description? Who could this possibly... Who has the intelligence to perform this? And you see Thonic Hammerhelm behind the mask.
Oh, this motherfucker.
You're the guy who works at the warehouse, the guy who studies dimensional shards, the guy who made anti-magic, wasn't present during the initial opening day. He was in his lab, as they said. He was working in secret on something in his lab when you showed up, Krem. He is capable, as a dwarf, of building rooms and of building constructs. And you just ask yourself one question: why? And he turns to all of you, and he's the jittery nature sort of returns to him, and he goes, "Well, I guess I can't leave now, and I guess I can't let you leave either." And he pulls a book off the bookshelf, and the door that you came through previously shuts closed.
I think that in this... Okay, was it the first that... Nah, I'm not going to try to break that up. I still have a bonus action.
Okay.
I'm going to... Hearing that door close behind us. Also, does his concentration break on fairy fire?
It's a constitution check, right? Let me make that for him. Now that I can roll on his table. Oh my god. This reveal, man, it's been so fucking long. He rolled an 11 on the first one. And a 13 on the next.
Okay,
so I think he
first...
passes.
Yeah. So now the DC is 12 to maintain concentration.
Yes.
Jesse's going to take another step forward. Seeing who this is. And they are going to... you're going to see... through the cracks in the floor and cracks in the walls and like out of these pens on the sides, you're just going to hear buzzing as insects start to crawl and swarm and form a pillar around anything. And they're going to cast, or they're going to use their bonus action to activate their Cloak of Flies.
Okay.
And so this is, you just see a pillar of glowing light around Jesse. The only thing that really distinguishes it as a swarm of fire beetles right now is the fact that you can hear the buzzing. And free action, can I make an intimidation check?
If you'd like to.
I'm just going to look at Thonic and say, I can assure you, you will never leave this room. There won't be anything of you to carry out. And I'm going to make my intimidation check with advantage because of Cloak of Flies.
All right, make the intimidation check.
That's 18.
18. So Thonic, who is already a pretty nervous guy, turns towards all of you and sees this student that he's been kind of watching for the past couple weeks turn into a massive, just like, wave of fire beetles that are behind him, and the light is shining, like, beautifully. But scary for him, I guess.
Crib is very grateful to be in her darkness.
Yeah, you don't see this.
Exactly. I'm just chilling.
And that's everything I can do.
All right, 50 through 50. What would you like to do?
Okay.
Actually, does the sort of layer action start at the beginning or the end of your turn?
I was gonna say the beginning.
Okay, let's start it off.
So
the wave pulses again out of her body. Oh boy. Okay. This'll be fun. So everybody affected by... Oh yes.
Okay, well,
So you,
they have to make the
Jesse-
save.
Yeah, they have to make the save. So Jesse, make a Constitution save.
Marion,
Marian's gonna make one. The
T-Rex,
T-Rex is gonna make one.
Yidril,
I don't know if Yidril's... What is the range on it? 30 feet?
30 foot radius.
30-foot radius, yeah.
And
So
then
they're all
the
within it.
Nightmare.
Yidril's in it.
I think
Yeah.
everyone's
So
in it.
everybody's making Constitution saving, except for Krem.
Yeah, not Krem.
And
Except for me!
and
Yay!
Sonic's not in this. So Marion,
Dang it, dude.
Marion got a natural 20,
Okay, she's fine.
Of course she did.
because of course she did, yeah.
Let's go, Marianne!
T-Rex, I really hope it fails
Me
this.
too.
That's a
I failed
10.
it. I
That's a
know I
10.
failed
That fails.
Yep, it fails. Yidril's gonna make a check. Okay. 17 plus
That pass-
3
that
passes. Nightmare is gonna make it. You rolled an 8 plus 3, so 11.
That does not pass.
Yeah, so...
Wait, Jesse.
I failed it. I got 11.
Okay. You can describe this, Andrew.
Yeah, so this wave of white energy encompasses pretty much everybody in the area. And you start to feel...
Even through my darkness?
Yeah, yes.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
The darkness is still there.
And it's still there. It's just, you feel this sort of like tapping sensation in your foot. And you feel this rhythm in your heart.
I got this feeling.
Yeah. And
Oh my god.
you can't help but feel like singing. Because musical rules now apply to you.
Oh god. This is amazing.
So, all the rules of a classic musical are afflicted on the creature. I've left this intentionally vague so that you can use this however you'd like.
Okay, and then for my turn. That wasn't my turn. Am I able to do anything?
Yeah, because you're a guest star.
Oh, but I'm saying based on the circumstances, would I
Damn the circumstances.
physically be able to do anything?
Yes.
Let me pull
We
up
don't care
myself.
about spell components here. What are you talking about?
What's the spell component?
Exactly.
I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. I know what a spell component is, audience. Please don't.
The spell component is the shards inside of you.
Exactly.
Or you could argue that all the spell components you could ever need could be found in the dimensions within the shards
you
that are
go.
in your body.
Exactly.
Okay, I'm going.
We make up bullshit here to get rid of spell components.
Yep.
Okay, you see the person, the girl on the ground, now, laying there, in crazy pain right now after that wave happened again, and she kind of just flails out her arm, and does a 21 hit the T-Rex?
The 21 hits the T-Rex. Let's go.
Okay, so the T-Rex takes 12 points of fire damage.
Of what damage?
Fire damage.
Oh, fire damage. Okay, would you like to describe how you're casting this?
Yeah. As she's laying on the ground, she just kind of weakly tries to reach up an arm, and then you can hear her mutter something under her breath, and this just white ball kind of forms and just shoots this orange ray at this T-Rex.
Amazing. The T-Rex retches in pain as this orange light hits the side of it. Very confused as to where it is, what the fuck is going on, and, just everything about the situation is pretty crazy to Ed.
The T-Rex is under musical rules.
It is under musical rules. That's a good point. Is it though?
Yes.
Did it pass?
It failed. It failed.
Everyone failed it except for Marion.
Oh, actually. Okay.
Yeah.
Um,
Yeah, the T-Rex is under musical rules.
So T-Rex, Yidril, Jesse, and the Nightmare are in a musical now
Yeah,
together.
so I feel like that allows the
Me and
T-Rex
Marion
to
are the
speak
only
in
ones
this
not in a
situation,
musical. Let's go.
right?
I think so.
Okay.
Andrew, think, and pause and think carefully. Make a T-Rex voice and make it musical. You can take your time.
Would you like to be the T-Rex, Spencer?
Oh, I can do the
Yeah,
T-Rex?
you can do the T-Rex.
Oh, wait. Okay, no, I gotta think of a voice now. I was throwing shit at the DM. Hold on.
T-Rex
I
just got
use
hit
reflect.
Hold on.
with a chaos bolt.
What is this feeling? So sudden and new.
Do we all understand this? Or is this just Marion that's hearing this with the animal handling ring?
I've gained the ability to speak, and suddenly all I know is pain.
Everybody hears this.
He puts a claw to his forehead dramatically.
Can't reach. It's a T-Rex.
He puts a claw to his upper neck dramatically.
Oh my god. I'm so glad I put that as a thing that could happen. Okay. Yeah, Yidril, did Yidril pass? He didn't pass, did he?
Yidril did not pass.
So Yidril on his turn is gonna go, Oh, I understand this feeling too. It's reaching deep down inside of you. What is this betrayal that's happening to me? What is this what is this betrayal going to do
The T-Rex.
to me?
The T-Rex turns like sideways, like they're on a stage and dancing with each other, and he reaches out his small arm and he's like, I know you. I know your pain. But we can make it through this together if we stay in our lanes. And is it his turn? Is it his turn?
It's Yidril's turn, yeah.
Oh, it's Yidril's
Yidril's
turn. Are they still fighting?
They're still
Are they
fighting,
or
yeah.
are they bonding?
So because
And they're about to have a musical fight.
Because they're in a musical fight, they're now like dancing around each other.
Krim's gonna hear this in the background. I just want to make this known. Krim's gonna be like, what the fuck is going on? Because she is not.
I
on the
also am
musical
confused
though.
about what's going on. Because it doesn't affect me.
So the the magical book turns into a script instead of like a love and war book. He has a script he's reading and he's using it to attack the T-Rex. So he's gonna use the script to attack with his bonus action. So it's sorry, I'm on the wrong character. So many crazy things. It's 2d8. So he's gonna take 13 damage and then see if it hits. Yeah, 19 hits. And then he's going to. So Yidril, I think I figured out what he's gonna do. Is going to cast Guardian Spirit, because spiritual weapon I can have that as out, but it's not concentration. So I can have something else cast at the same time. So he's going to cast Guardian of Faith at 4th level, and a giant wall of water starts to fall between Jesse and Thonic, because he serves the Goddess of Peace, and the symbol of the Goddess of Peace is a giant waterfall. So, a giant waterfall erupts between him and Thonic.
Okay, Andrew.
Mm-hmm.
I have cheated.
You've cheated?
I've cheated, but it's gonna sound really cool next time we do a little bit of a musical.
You did ChadGPT, didn't you?
I did
I
ChatGPT,
fucking
but I am
knew it.
adding my own creative touch to it, so
That's
it's okay. It's
cheating.
okay.
Ah.
It's cheating, but it's fine. It's fine. It's fine. You have your lyrics too. Do you want me to post them to you?
Yeah, sure. Yeah, why not?
Hang on. Let me edit the chat.
Hello there, and welcome to the mid-episode break of Spitfire Squires. As usual, this is your loving editor, Hayden, and I'm just coming at you guys with a little bit of a reminder today. We do have social media. We are on Instagram and Twitter/X at Spitfire Squires, and if you follow us there, here's what you can expect. On the day of new episode releases, you can get crit counts so you can see ahead of time or watch along with reading the crit count. There's also teasers of episodes the Friday before a release. There's also going to be character art on there, and there's other fun things scattered here and there on the account. Also, I just wanted to come in and say thank you on behalf of all of us here in the Squires. We are so happy that anyone is interested in listening to this group of goobers play D&D for a couple hours every other week. We're super happy that we get to do this, and yeah, I'll let you guys get back to the episode. Thank you again.
He casts Guardian Spirit between you and Thonic, so there's now a giant wall of water for the symbol of Goddess of Peace, like a waterfall coming down between you and Thonic as a protection. And
Okay.
It is now, I guess, Thonic's turn. So he is going to fire at you, Jesse.
Mm-hmm.
So when you make the attack,
What does this wall of water do in that instance?
you're going to find out. Natural 20 plus 6.
Can I use my reaction?
What would you like to use your reaction to do?
Something that you told us in the first session that we have never used.
Oh my god.
I would like to push myself and take a level of exhaustion.
Okay.
And I'm going to move and take full cover from him.
Okay. So here's what happens. The bullet, for reasons you yet not know, passes through the wall of water as if it wasn't even there, soaring on its original trajectory, and hits Marion.
Wait, from that angle?
Yeah, so he fired at you. You were here. You were standing right in front of Marion.
Yeah, but his angle was coming sideways, right?
Hold on. Let me draw a ruler between...
Like, I could be wrong, but oh my god.
It is a natural 20. You have to think about that. It is
Yeah.
close enough. Like...
Fuck. Yeah. Damn it.
So... Yeah, you move out of the
Piss.
way.
Dicks.
And she takes... You were lucky he rolled low. He rolled 2 1s on that. So... Oh, and that was doubled. Shit, how did he roll so fucking low? So, yeah, he rolls 11 damage and hits Marion, and it dents her chest plate armor. So she's taking 11 points. Yeah, he rolled low, so you were very fucking lucky. He's going to take another shot, and he sees that you moved out of the way, I guess? Let's see, can he... Yeah, you moved explicitly out of the way of this, so it's going to say you move here, giving the angles. Okay. So I guess he's just going to fire at Marion again. He's like, well, I hit her once. So 15, which does not hit, bounces off again. He's going to fire again because he has 3 acts for a 23. And this is going to be a piercing shot. So it's going to go through both Marion and it's going to hit 50 through 50.
Oh no.
So when you make a firearm attack against a creature, you can spend 1 grit point, which I haven't used yet, to attempt to fire through multiple opponents. The initial attack gains +1 to firearms. A misfire score on a hit, this creature takes damage, and the attack roll at disadvantage against every creature in a line directly behind the target within your first range increment. Okay. So, yeah, it's going to go through, it's going to hit both of you.
Okay.
So you both take 7 points of piercing damage as this bullet goes through Marion and hits 350, which it has an interesting effect, actually. So 5350, as you feel this bullet embed into you, you feel the bullet start to pulse out this weird anti-magic energy. And you feel the effects of the crystals start to diminish. And we're going to say the radius drops down to 15 feet. So, because it didn't stay in Marion's body, it embedded in you, you're getting the effect of the anti-magic bullet.
Out of character, are we allowed to say what our HP is at?
If you would like to.
I'm at 1.
I generally don't like to ask. You're at 1.
I'm at 1 hit point.
Yeah, that's helpful for like Marion to know if she wanted to help you in this situation.
Yeah, I'm at 1
or
hit.
for anyone else.
I'm at 1 hit point right now.
Okay. So you feel that happen, and Thonic turns to all of you. Listen, I have my reasons for what I'm doing. I can explain everything, but you have to let me do it. Okay? You have to let me go through with this. Is anyone going to say anything to this?
Krem doesn't know this is Thonic.
She does? Doesn't she?
Until...
Oh.
I'm in darkness. I'm in magical darkness. I can't see shit.
Oh, okay.
Everything that has happened since I've casted that, I haven't been able to see.
Gotcha.
So, Krem realizing that this is Thonic, she doesn't say anything, I don't think. But she makes it a mental note.
Mental notes. Jesse, are you going to say anything?
I think... Because, like, we can tell that one hit was a nat 20, right?
Yeah.
Like that was a kill shot.
Yeah.
anything is just like kind of stunned silence, I think, right now.
Okay. Marion's not going to say anything because she got hit with a nat 20 bullet.
Yeah.
Fungus the Rungus, the T-Rex, and Yugel are in a musical thing right now, so they're not going to do anything. It's the Nightmare's turn, guys. He is musical.
The musical horse.
We're going to decide what direction he magically dances into. So 1's going to be north, 2 is going to be east, 3 is going to be south, and 4 will be west. So he's going south. He's going to take off through the magical darkness, downwards. And I feel like it comes into contact with you, Krem, because are you in it or not? Because you're kind of on the edge.
No, I am in it.
It's going to make an investigation check at disadvantage to see... Well, not investigate. Insight check at disadvantage. No, fucking perception. Perception's the word. At disadvantage to see if it sees you. First one's a 14, and then a 10, so it probably doesn't see you considering you're a sneaky rogue. And it's just going to run rampant downwards until it hits this wall, and then it's just kind of like runs over here. Actually, here's what you see. You see this thing run down, and then as it runs towards this bookshelf, you see it start to glimmer in the same like ethereal plane magic that the robot had been using, and it disappears through the wall. So that gets him out of my initiative order. Krem, you're up. You just saw this horse gallop into the ethereal plane.
Okay. I can't remember if darkness is concentration or not.
I think it is.
It is.
Could I move it with me?
I think you have to recast it. Well, hold on. What does the spell say? Let me look.
Oh no. If the point you choose is an object or a creature are holding or one that isn't being worn or like if I choose an object, the darkness emits from that object and moves with it.
So you're saying that the magical darkness...
So she cast it on the horse.
Yeah, so the horse...
Because I cast it on the horse.
So the horse just doesn't know what the hell is going on. So I'm going to guess it just runs into a wall.
No.
Like it doesn't see what's going on.
Call that a dark horse.
God damn it.
So whatever direction that horse runs in, the magical darkness goes with it.
I don't know if it's going to see the wall in time in order to avoid that. So I feel like it just runs into a wall and knocks itself out. It'll make a constitution check. How about that? See if it can not be...
Or would it be a strength check to see how hard it hits itself?
We'll do both. Hold on. It has +4 to strength and it rolled a 17, so it fucking hits itself.
Yeah.
And a 4 to con. So yeah, it runs straight into a wall and knocks itself out.
Perfect. Mission accomplished.
Krem, you're
Accomplished. Okay, I'm gonna stop concentrating on darkness now because mission accomplished. And as darkness dissipates, you're just gonna see the horse laying on the ground.
Yeah.
Now revealing that it has knocked itself out with üks own strength. And now being able to see again, assessing the situation. In one corner, I see a T-Rex and the cleric having a magical number. In another corner, I see a very injured lady still laying on a table. You're strapped down,
the
right?
T-Rex hit her and it broke the table. And she basically became unrestrained because the table broke and she took a bunch of damage in the process.
I'm laying in the floor, like, wincing in pain. And...
Interesting point of order. The table that 50 through 50 was strapped to was covered in... what you can tell is blood, but it's like an ichor. It's like a dark ink. It has like a sheen to it. And now that she's been hit so badly, it's coming from all of her scars and like from the bullet. This like black ichor seeping out of her.
Okay. We've established that the bad man is
Yeah,
Thong,
thong.
right?
not thonic or anything. Thong.
Fucking fucking thong hammerhog.
Yeah, that's his name now.
When is his turn?
His turn's already passed, and he said that he has reasons for what he's doing, and that he needs to explain, but he kept attacking. Anyway.
Okay, then here's what I'm gonna do. I am going to stand there and be in his direct line of fire, but dash is a bonus action, and instead I'm gonna cast Fairy Fire
On him?
on him.
Okay.
So
Make the attack at disadvantage. Or is it a save?
it's
It's
a
a save.
it's a save.
Okay, so what do I have to roll save? Dex?
It's Dex.
Something like that.
It's Dex.
Okay, so I'm gonna roll a dex save with advantage because anti-magic stuff. So 12, and then a 3, so 4. Do either of those pass?
My modifier is charisma, right?
For fairy fire, let me look. So
Well, no, because I think for
It
Drowse
depends
it's
on
charisma.
drow.
Drowse is charisma.
Let me go look.
Okay, so a Drowse specialty ability is charisma plus 11.
So 8 plus your proficiency bonus, so 12.
And then plus my
Uh,
charisma?
Wait, no, 8 plus proficiency bonus, so right now that is 11. What's your charisma bonus?
Plus 1.
So the DC is 12.
So meets it, beats it.
Damn. Okay.
So yeah, you send out fairy fire, and would you like to describe fairy fire?
Unlike the typical fairy fire that you're used to seeing, this fairy fire burns like a star, in the sense that the only reason you can see it is because it's surrounded by the milky black galaxy that it follows after. So in a sense, like, it's this yellow, bright star kind of. It's not the light of light, it's the light of dark, or like what like looks like in the dark.
Okay.
Does that make sense?
It kind of makes sense to me.
Is it because you already cast darkness, or is this like a fairy fire that creates darkness and
No. He just told me to describe it in the way that I wanted, and that's the way that makes the most sense, because my character doesn't necessarily like light in any sense of the word. So it doesn't make sense in my brain, at least.
It makes sense to me because it's like the darkness around a bright object that you turn to, which is like more favorable, if that makes sense.
Yes, exactly.
So you cast this towards him, and yet again he waves his hand up and starts to diminish, and he turns to you. Krem, you're here as well. You have to understand, I'm doing this to save your mother. I'm the only one who can do it. I'm so close to breaking the dimensional barriers to get to her. Are you gonna say anything?
I'm gonna,
back to him?
yeah. How dare you keep this from me? I am her daughter.
Yes.
I don't know what your relationship was with her. And honestly, I don't care.
Well, I think you should. Because right now, I'm the only one capable of finding and saving her.
At what cost?
At what cost, you ask me? How about you ask yourself at what cost you're willing to do what's necessary? And
Would my mother would have wanted this?
Your mother
would
did
my
everything
mother-
for you.
Would she have wanted you to torture and experiment on creatures to save her?
I admit this is not the method I prefer, but when I saw an opportunity about to leave, I had to do anything to keep it here. Anything, I say. Because For someone who's lived as long as I can, if you don't seize the opportunities in front of you, they will go away forever. And I'm sorry for what I'm doing, and I'm sorry for what has to be done in this, but I am so close. All of this will be for nothing if I don't finish it. So please, I ask you, help me finish it. And all of the pain that you've been going through will go away. All of the hurts that you've been causing other people will be just a nightmare. It'll go away. But you have to listen to me.
A nightmare, you say? You don't know what nightmares look like.
We're gonna cut to JD. JD. Hey, buddy. Hey, Spencer.
Hi, guys.
So, you've been riding through the forest for a while now. And...
Anyway.
Lord of the Rings music ensues. And...
It was like 2 seconds of it. They can't copyright us for that.
No, for not. Totally. Yeah. You are riding through the night, and you know you're about a day away from your home.
Wow. How long has it been since I left?
About 13 days.
Ooh, okay. Cool.
And as night comes, you know of a little broken down monastery. It's close to the outskirts of your home. Close enough to where you know that at one time there used to be people who lived here. But being so close to the forest offers many challenges for people who are trying to reside here. And you know that though this may not be ideal, it's one of the only places you're going to be able to rest before you're entering into the dark forest. So, what would you like to do?
Currently getting into character. Hang on. Because I gotta remember what JD was doing and like his emotions in this moment. He slings down from the horse. Could I roll anything to see if I've like fashioned some kind of saddle to like buffer myself between me and the horse?
Yeah. What check would that be? I guess survival check.
Okay, 1 second. I'm gonna roll actual dice because my D&D Beyond is it's pissing itself. I don't know what's going on over there. I got a dirty 20.
Dirty 20. Yeah, your survival skills come in handy because you're able to find spare rope, and just in buildings along the way, you've been able to find materials necessary to keep yourself somewhat attached to this horse.
Yeah. I sling down off my saddle and guide the horse over to one of the ruined buildings, and I'm assuming like there's still like something jutting up that I can loop its rope around and just kind of tie it down for the night. And it's like pat its neck, and I say, "All right, thanks, buddy." At this point, I've named the horse.
Okay, what would you like to name it?
Because I didn't like check as I was going out. Actually, do I have speak with animals? I probably don't, actually, now that I'm thinking about it. I thought I would. I'll probably name it, I like Riker.
Riker. I like that name too.
Yeah. And I pat his neck and I say, "Thanks for the long day, buddy. I know it's a hard time, but you're serving a great purpose here." And I roll out my sleeping roll, even though I don't actually sleep, and I kind of lay down for a minute under the stars. And probably one of these ruined buildings, I'd imagine that there's like a caved-in roof that I'm staring at the night sky, looking at the constellation for the hand in the sky.
Okay. Do you want me to move your token into one of these buildings, or?
Sure, one? Yeah. This one.
You can move the horse like here, or what?
Yeah, probably just like right outside the entrance up there.
Okay.
Yeah. Like I want the horse to be in eye shot, ear shot, all this stuff.
Okay, so make food and water, all that.
Yeah. I'm assuming like spells are pretty like like I keep sleeping. It's been 14 days.
Yeah. So
I do. Yeah, I create food and water. I feed myself. I feed the horse, and then I just lay down to rest.
you're laying down to rest and thinking about everything that you've been doing to get there, working tirelessly to go as fast as you can to get all the way back home, because you know time is of the essence. And make a perception check for me.
I'm pretty good at perception. 1 second. I don't see whatever you're talking about, buddy. I do not. I got a natural 1. It hit my keyboard, but like, that's still a natural 1, probably.
Okay. So you fall asleep, and you wake up to the sound of your horse screaming over in pain, and you know it's too late to do anything about it, and you hear this weird sort of like grumbling noise, and make a, I guess, history check. See if you know what this is.
A 4. Fantastic.
Which is funny because out of character, you sent me this. You see, or you would know that a lurking shadow, a beast from your hometown, has just arrived, caught your horse Riker unexpectedly, and is tearing into it.
I leap to my feet. Is there anything I need to do before I can cast spells?
I wouldn't say so. I'd say, well, you did go to sleep, so I don't even know if you would have your armor on, but that's not as fun. So we're gonna just have you get up and go, because that's not as fun if I have you go through a bunch of stuff.
Is the lurking shadow technically a humanoid?
I copied the details that you sent me.
I think it said it was a humanoid.
I kind of imagined it as like a panther, but like a more shaggy panther. I can actually describe it to you. So it has like dark fur with an otherworldly sheen, glowing red eyes. When you look at it, the moonlight reflects these supernatural markings across its fur. And it's going to make a perception check to see if it notices you. Actually, make a stealth check for me. We're going to use its passive perception.
I got a 2. This is ridiculous.
Yeah, you're not rolling well.
I'm not.
So you step out of this ruin and look to peek to see what it is. And you step on a piece of loose stone and you slip and send a stone shattering against the other wall. And the lurking shadow, with unnatural speed, turns its head, and then just as quickly as it turned its head, its eyes, like a cat, go from wide-eyed to like very, very thin as it's focusing on where that noise came from. And it knows that you're there. And I would like you to roll initiative.
19 on
19
initiative.
on initiative. We got
nice.
something.
That's nice.
I'm so sorry I rolled a natural 20. I'm so sorry.
What is this nonsense,
so
dude?
sorry.
I'm being cyberbullied on the internet.
Sorry. It's by your DM. It's called for.
I'm rolling all this. I'm sorry. So it runs out at you and is going to make a bite attack against you. The 13 hit.
No.
Okay, so yeah, you see this thing run at you. We're going to say you're here now. Runs at you. And just in time, you're able to move out of the way of this bites. You can see the otherworldly sheen of its fur kind of matted. And yeah, I think it's your turn now.
I'm like preparing different spells. I'm assuming that I prepared different spells a little bit because I had like all
13 days
survival spells. Yeah. Okay.
We also wouldn't know that this was coming, so.
No, true. I do feel like I would like prep like after as soon as I've like fed myself, watered myself, and the horse as well. I would like prep for like, especially as I'm nearing the forest. I would be like, all right, there's monsters afoot. Like I'll prep some protection spells.
Okay. Yeah. Sure.
So, where is it? Where am I?
I moved you on the map, so you were peeking out of the thing, and then it ran up, covered in your horse's blood, and reached out to bite against you to make you its next meal.
Okay. So I imagine myself sidestepping it, and then grabbing it by the scruff of its neck, and saying, "You've delayed me," and I cast Inflict Wounds at 3rd level, which is let me roll and see how
Does
that
it need to make a save,
lands.
or is it?
It's an attack
Okay.
roll, and I don't think I land. It's an 11.
An 11 does not hit, unfortunately.
Well, I must like not actually grab it. I must miss it. But you see like my hands glowing really malevolently, which is a little bit out of character. But like my emotions are bleeding through my spells right now.
I like it. Unlike the other combat, this is pretty simple. It's just going to make another bite attack against you.
And it does.
Yeah, it's going to be 19 to hit. So
That is just enough to
yeah,
hit.
so 2d6 plus 3 piercing damage. As Marion's going to yet again roll for that.
Okay.
Marion's doing all the damage to you guys. So 9 plus 3, 12 points of piercing damage as it bites down into your shoulder. You can feel the blood that was already from your horse sort of dripping onto you as it releases you and sort of gets ready for its next attack.
Oh, wow. Sorry, I'm just reading a different spell that has interesting. Sorry, that's not what I want to do though. I think I'm just gonna cast another inflict wounds on this bad boy.
All right.
So
Reach out for it again.
dice roll. 14.
14 will hit.
Okay,
Like,
I wasn't expecting
just
that.
barely.
Yeah, wow, 14. I don't have the ability to roll what I need to roll, so I'm gonna have D&D Beyond do it, and it's gonna take a second because it's running at 1 frame per second. So yeah, I reach out. It's on top of me, and I kind of Simba this animal, and I like grab it and hold it up in the air with my hands under its forelegs, and I say, "Stop delaying me!" And
18 damage.
thorns shoot through it for 18 damage.
This thing looks very, very hurt at that. And it looks at you angrily, and then turns to howl, and you hear it howl into the distance.
I know what that means. I just as a person I know what that means. But should I roll history to see how bad that is?
Yeah, if you want to.
Or something. So history, survival.
Mm-hmm.
What do you think?
Survival check. Yeah.
Survival. 17.
Yeah, you know that this thing is calling for reinforcements.
Yeah. Do I know how many generally come?
You rolled so low in your history check.
True.
Probably more than one.
Okay. I cast spiritual weapon.
Okay.
And I believe I can strike it in the same turn,
Yes,
right?
you can.
So I whip out my whip of barbed thorns and lasso, not lasso, that's the wrong word, but slash across its neck, around its neck, and then I pull the thorns taut. If this lands, actually, let's roll those dice, baby. That's another 14 to hit.
14 hits.
That's an 8 plus 3.
So
For an
11 damage. Yeah, this thing looks very, very hurt. It's going to make a survival check itself to see if it wants to continue to fight you one-on-one. Rolled a 16, probably knows that's a bad idea. It's going to turn to you, its glowing, piercing red eyes, basically saying, "I will remember this." And
I get an opportunity of attack
that's
if it
true,
leaves,
you
right?
do. Fair enough. So it's going to try and leave.
As
yeah.
it's leaving. Where's my guiding bolt? I cast guiding bolt on it as it leaves.
Okay, yeah, cast Guiding Bolt.
That's
And do I have to make a save? Or?
at 2nd level. It's an attack roll.
Okay.
And that's a 21 to hit.
hits.
In order: 6, 4, 10, 16, 17, 18 points of damage.
Yeah, no, this thing fucking dies. It tries to
Go.
limp out into the darkness, and whenever, and then you can describe it because it's much better when you guys describe your spells.
It's like running away. It's like running away into the night, and this is something that JD would absolutely normally let go, but he grits his teeth, and he points his finger at it like a finger gun, and he closes one eye and looks down his sights, and he says, "Boom," and he cocks down his thumb, and a beam of very small, like it's almost undramatic. A very small, like, thread beam of light shoots out and cuts through this beast's, the back of this beast's head, slicing its ear off and then cutting into its skull, and it falls to the ground completely dead. It would be like a complete silent moment if this was a film. Like, it just crumples to the ground.
Brutal. Absolutely brutal. As you do this, there's a silence that hangs in the air until it's broken by the sound of a slow clap. Well done, mi amor. I'm big.
He does. He
Go on.
Go. He's running to his horse because he has a spell that can revive it.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
He's running to his horse, but he needs to revive it within a minute of its death.
Okay, yeah, so you run over to it, and she's clapping.
Yeah.
I love what you're beginning to turn into. The selfishness of survival is one of nature's true laws. And she's watching you, basically trying to revive this horse.
This is the one girl, right? That was in the book.
Yes. The tome.
And JD's effectively ignoring her as he plunges both his hands into the wounds on the horse, like the Tauntaun from Star Wars. He just like puts his hands in there, and they start glowing brighter and brighter, and leaves and thorns start spilling out of the horse as it slowly seals up. And this spell just says that
If you can give him
if the creature has died
within a minute, it just automatically works.
Sorry. Yeah, the creature returns to life with 1 hit point. The spell can't return life to a creature that has died of old age, nor can it restore any missing body parts. But I just bring it back.
Okay, amazing. The horse gets wrapped in all these thorns like a cocoon. Before it, in the scared, instinctual manner of someone who has woken up from the deepest sleep in their entire life, comes to its feet and is looking around, panicked before it sees you, and begins to calm down. And
he strokes its head. He says, "Shh, shh, shh, it's okay, Riker. It's okay. It's okay. You're back. It's all right."
You are interesting. And she walks around the statue that you see there.
Mm-hmm.
You've managed.
Why do you care?
Oh.
Why do you care about me or what I'm doing or how I'm changing? You're a fucking book.
Yes, that is the outlook of many. But this fucking book has a mind of its own. So, I get to decide whether I respect the user. And I must say, my respect for you is growing stronger every day. But will you be able to use me for what you're trying to do?
JD doesn't answer. He cinches down the saddle on his horse, and he presses his hand into it one more time and casts. He casts Prayer of Healing.
Okay.
And just heals it back up a little bit. This is not too mechanically important, I don't think. He heals it for 16 damage.
That's really good. That's probably more than its HP.
And he gets back up, and he decides, I don't know, I'm assuming I've long rested, but now I'm hurt and have used a lot of spells. He just gets back on the horse.
I want to assume you did not
like,
get your long rest.
Oh, okay, yeah. Okay, yeah.
So,
yeah, he's still, very much, low on spells, not really low on health, though. He's got enough time. He's like, this place isn't safe. He gets back on the horse, and he looks at the
Cool.
image of the book for the first time, and he like stares at it for a second.
Corazon is standing there, a smile across her face, as she watches you intently. You better get going.
I know. I don't know what my God thinks of what I'm doing. I haven't talked to him in, well, about 13 days now. But this isn't as much as it must look like it. This isn't about me. And it's not about any power or glory or fame I can find. If I can't wield you, that is okay. Because all that matters right now is Ellie. And he kicks his heels into the side of the horse and starts riding faster towards his home.
Until we meet again.
Favorite nightmare.
Did I make attacks?
Is
against
Spencer
the T-Rex
practicing
yet?
his
Iconic?
T-Rex song?
Hold on. Oh, okay. You just want to do it right now?
I had to turn everything back. Sorry, I was practicing my voice.
Do you want to try and do it right now? Since he's gone.
Sure, do you want to do
Yeah,
the
let's do
song? Hey guys, let's do a little interlude song where we sing what ChadGPT has
This is your
generated for us.
intermission.
Are we ready?
We're doing this.
Hang on, wait. I gotta find it again. One second.
Have you copied it
send
to where the
message.
top bit comes down to the?
Yeah, so that first thing that I sent was like bugged, and this is
Okay.
not. Everything starting with like T-Rex and like it going down from there is not.
Okay.
bugged.
Okay. Go.
All right. So the scene is we're in this dungeon. A T-Rex is fighting this cleric, and the spell just got cast, which gave this T-Rex apparently enough sentience to speak, but just enough. Okay. I come from realms unknown, fierce and grand, summoned here to this dungeon land. With teeth like daggers and a mighty roar, I'll crush you, cleric. Hear me soar.
I stand for knowledge, truth, and light. Your primal fury, I'll surely fight. Though you may tower and your strength immense, I wield the power of divine sense.
But can your teachings match my primal might? In this battle, who will win the fight? I'll stomp and chomp, and you'll feel the shake as I unleash fury with every quake.
Your roars may echo through caverns deep, but righteousness always keep. With spells and prayers, I'll stand my ground. In this dungeon depths, you'll be bound.
Lost my spot. Man, that's a good place to stop.
We
We could
have
sing the whole
three
thing, but
more
that was a lot
things
of fun.
for it.
That was a lot of fun. Hayden, how did you like coming back to that?
That's the most
Because I can't remember if it made. Actually, hold on. It did 13 damage to the T-Rex, so let me add that.
Have you guys like just not moved forward from that
Not
turn?
really.
No, we were waiting
Basically,
for you.
Good
Okay.
singing.
We did that little bit.
Yidril
Oh
and,
my god.
Yidril and the T-Rex had a musical number.